Hi everyone, I'm Kaimonyo, working for NGO Health of Frontier along the Thai-Burma border. I'm not a racism. I'm also not a nationalism. I'm just a patriotic for my country, Burma. Why I'm here, I would like to tell about the BBC and Anna Jones, the journalist. I'd like to tell the BBC and Anna Jones because they did big mistake for every single Burmese ethnic group in Burma. They have to be apologized because of their mistake. It's not a small mistake, it's a very big mistake for the Burmese people. Here I would like to describe about the Anna Jones article is a post on Asia Pacific and BBC World page. Here it's a wrong information, it's a kind of the propaganda. Here the BBC Asia Pacific page, Anna Jones wrote like this: bleak outlook for Burmese ethnic groups. Here and here, this is a round map. This is a repair game. This is not original map they post before. Here, this is their original map they post before. You can see here is a Kashin, is a Wa, is Shen, Mon, Kranin, and Karen, and Chin. And what is this? It's a so-called Rohingya in Arakan state. This picture is only representative for the Arakan state. Is it right? Haha. Here, why we don't accept the Rohingya is an ethnic or Burma? Officially, it's clear that one of the immigration officer, Mountain, said that Rohingya is not Burmese ethnic group. You can listen it here. This is very clear. Rohingya is not one of our ethnic groups. It's very clear, officially, and the declaration of the Burmese government announced that Rohingya is not one of our ethnic group. That's why we can't accept Rohingya is our ethnic group. And then, bleak outlook for the Burmese ethnic groups. Do you understand what is the meaning of ethnic? This one, ethnic. We cannot say Rohingya is ethnic group. We are just flee from Bangladesh. We have a very strong evidence, historical evidence. In addition to the Rakhine National Development Party, this page, BBC News, Burma election ethnic parties. Here, RNDP is running in Arakan state, Rakhine state. the traditional home of many of Burma's Rohingya minority. What does the traditional mean? What does the traditional home mean? I think you should understand. You have to study the Burmese history, start from the primary level. This lady, Anna Jones, the BBC journalist, she's destroying our Burmese ethnic history. How much does he know about the history of Burma? How long has she been studying history of Burma? Don't you know that? Do you know that? In this picture, mainly there are 8 ethnic groups in Burma. You may see Kachin, Kaya, you may see this one, Kaya, Karen, Shin, and Bama. This is called Burmese, and Mon, Rakai, Arkanese, and Chen. It's very clear. The sub-ethnic group is 135 ethnic group in Burma, not so-called Rohingya. If you haven't seen who is Arkanese, who is Rakai, I would like to show you here. Is the Arkanese lady, this one, this lady, and Arkanese man. Arkanese women, Arkanese men. Body appearance very different from Rohingya. I will show you. How different is it in this picture of so-called Rohingya and Bengali people? You may notice this. They're wearing style, they're wearing clothes, their body appearance, their face appearance. You can compare with the Rohingya and Bengali people. It's a very clear. It's a very clear point. They just flee from Bangladesh because of their population. Bangladesh population is the very biggest population in the world. You can compare with the Burmese people. Why Burmese people flee to Thailand? Because of the lack of opportunity in Burma. They have no work. They have no opportunity to work to get money for their livelihood. After 10 years, after 11 years, after 20 years, Burmese people will not ask any separation from the Thailand. They are Thai citizens. They are Thai ethnic group. They will not. They just walk in Thailand. Rohingya, so-called Rohingya, are not like this. Not like this. They're from Bangladesh. They live in Burma. They live in Arkansas State. They're asking for the separation. They have M group. You will know ARNO. And I would like to point, Dr. Walker Udian said that the Arab people came to Arkansas State when the Arkanese kingdom was the ruling in Arkansas State. At the time, he said that the boat was broken because of the storm. At the time, they got into Arkansas State, and then they mixed with the local people. I would like to point one thing here. If you compare with the Arab people, is the so-called Rohingya. How is their face appearance, the wearing style, the cultural style, but it will not say in the religious. I can swear. If they mix with the local people. Here's the organist. How different is this picture? This so-called Rohingya. This picture is the pure organist. The indigenous people and against it. What's different? If you have own conscience, own sense, you can think what is right or wrong, what is the true history or what is the untrue history. You can think. BBC World News and Anna Jones. I would like to ask the BBC News and Anna Jones, why you describe like this without knowing exactly for the one thing, for the one information. We have no tolerance if the somebody, some group try to influence or try to enveil or try to control, try to assault other people and Burmese citizen and pure organist Rakhine. How will you solve the problem? How will you take responsibility for your wrong information? Firstly, you have to apologize for your wrong news, for your mistake. You have a responsibility because of this news is very popular in the world. BBC, British Broadcasting Company. And this picture is you may see the Rohingya is the Bangladesh, the Bengali people. We call the Bengali people, and Burmese we call them Kala. How different is it? It's another creative. We can create the photo, but we cannot create the people. Here, Bengali women is the so-called Rohingya women. You can compare with it. I would like to find one thing about the population in Bangladesh. Religiously, one Muslim people, one Muslim man has opportunity religiously to marry is a dozen of wives. They have a chance to take birth many dozen of children, many dozen of kids. It's the world challenging thing. It's a world challenging thing. Now you can see there's no US army in the world. Don't you see like this? Is it right? United States is trying to influence by war, by military, and China is also trying to influence the world by their economic, and the Muslim people, Islamic, they are also trying to influence by the population. Don't you notice that?